On my desk today are 4 beautiful examples of what Rolex really has to offer in the vintage and neo-vintage space. From every price range, starting at $3,000 all the way upwards to $25,000. We have it all in today's curated collection. And I'm so excited to be able to share this collection with you guys on this beautiful Monday morning. Let's start with the affordable option, but by no means cheap. The Rolex reference 1005. A fairly uncommon reference in the world of vintage Rolex, the reference 1005 comes with a no-date automatic movement inside a 34mm case, and best part of this watch is the mixture of both the solid gold fluted bezel and the two-tone oyster bracelet. I feel like Rolex used to really focus on the design elements of the 34mm oyster cases, combining the idea of casual and luxury class in one watch, something that they don't do much anymore, but I truly miss it. And this is the perfect example. A mixture of a no date and a two-tone oyster bracelet shows that you can be casual and dressed down while still having a bit of class, and this is a gorgeous Rolex Oyster Perpetual that shows it all. Best part is, the oyster bracelet does make it super casual, but throw this on an alligator leather strap and you might as well call this the perfect dress watch for a button-up or any business setting. Then we jump to a watch that I always love sourcing for the vintage watch shop. For most, the Rolex Submariner is the do-it-all watch. On some weekends when I find myself stumbling across the busy streets of Washington, D.C., I see everyone from family dads in jeans and a t-shirt to government employees wearing a nice suit with a button-up, wearing the Rolex Submariner. It's probably one of the most recognizable watches out there. A status symbol to some and a dream to others. For us vintage watch geeks, we don't need a ceramic bezel sub. What we need is a gorgeous tritium dial Submariner like this 16610 that gives the watch so much more character than any modern example could get. And even better, this tritium dial 16610 comes with a complete set with its original box, papers, and booklets. It is ready for you to become its new owner. Here it is, the top when it comes to Rolex, not in price, but in status for the Rolex models. The Rolex Daytona. For most, this is the grail watch from Rolex. If it's a wild Paul Newman for hundreds of thousands of dollars, or a reference 116520 that is not like the others because it has an error dial known as the APH dial. If you're looking for a collector's set watch, this is it. An early edition of the APH coming from late 2010. I think forever, the Rolex Daytona and the Rolex Submariner will battle it out as what is the better one watch collection. Each in their own right are perfect. There is something about a Rolex with a chronograph function, and just like the Submariner, for most of us, there is so much more charm in a pre-ceramic Daytona with that all steel bezel paired with a beautiful black dial. As always, I want to end a curated collection with a bang. And it might sound crazy that I chose a Datejust to do this over a Daytona, but I think you can understand why I did. What we have here is a complete set, unpolished Rolex reference 16234NA, which means this Datejust has a factory mother of pearl dial. Now let's talk about rarity. If you look online, there are less than 10 of these available for sale right now, and I can bet at any given time it would always be the same amount. Less than 10. And less than 2% of these watches out right now have a complete set like this one, which means at any given time you will only see 1 or 2 just like this. So if you're looking to spice things up with your watch collection, I recommend you pick up a watch like this, a factory mother of pearl dial, because Rolex stone dials are super expensive and rare. So for under $10,000, you can still get a discontinued reference 16234 with an unpolished complete set in a factory mother of pearl dial. I don't think it gets much better than this for the reference 16234.